Have you ever wondered why certain neighborhoods in Canada face poverty and underinvestment generation after generation? It's not by accident. The reason is redlining. And yes, it happened here too. So for those of you who don't know, redlining started in the US in the 1930s when banks literally drew red lines around neighborhoods with black or immigrant residents, marking them as too risky for mortgages. Even if the families had the same income and credit as white households, they were blocked from home ownership. That meant no chance to build equity, no chance at generational wealth. Now, Canada didn't have official red line maps, but the same thing happened here. Banks and insurance companies refused mortgages or charged higher rates in neighborhoods with black, indigenous, or immigrant residents. Racialized families were confined to certain areas. In Toronto, that meant parts of Parkdale or the Jane and Finch neighborhood. In Vancouver, it was Strathcona. And how about in Halifax, Nova Scotia? The historic black community of Africville. Residents there were denied basic services like running water and sewage for decades, even though the residents paid taxes. And after all that, the city bulldozed the neighborhood in the 1960s, forcing families out. That's another way systemic housing discrimination worked in Canada. The impact? Less home ownership, lower property values, and fewer opportunities for wealth building in these communities. And the legacy is still with us. In fact, a recent study from RBC estimates that if racialized Canadians owned homes at the same rate as white Canadians, their collective wealth would be $100 billion higher. So when we talk about privilege, wealth, and opportunity, redlining is a huge reason the playing field isn't level. Neighborhoods that were shut out of investment ended up with poorer schools, fewer services, and less opportunity. Effects that lasted generations. That's the Canadian legacy of redlining. It isn't just history, it's shaping today's reality. So what neighborhoods in your city do you think were affected? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk. Peace out. And in the meantime, if you're not already following me, you should. It's going to be a ride.